What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Today, we're going to be talking about some price predictions, and this is kind of getting into the speculation zone, sort of the best case scenario style type of talk here. So don't go expecting these things to happen tomorrow or by 2022, like I say, but if the stars align, I think that these are realistic possibilities for these two coins. We're going to talk about particularly Ethereum and Polygon, since those are two of my main coins that I really like. Ethereum, my price prediction is around about $42,000 sometime in the year 2022, and that would also put Polygon at a price of close to maybe $125 as well in 2022 as well. So I'm going to get into my reasons why I talk about all that stuff. But before I do that, if you guys are really into crypto, if you want to get the latest information and the latest videos about all the things that I talk about as quickly as possible, head on over to my Patreon and pick one of the two tiers right there. What you're going to get from picking either of those tiers is you're going to get all of my videos at least one day early, and you'll also get access to my Discord community. There's no spam in there. People are going to be talking about real crypto activities, whatever's hot and going on in the space, and you can talk to me there as well. So those of you who are hardcore into this crypto stuff, that Patreon will be a nice way to support me and get some of this information as early as possible. If you're not hardcore into crypto, not really a necessity at all, though. So let's get straight into the video. Like I said, we're talking about Ethereum and Polygon, and I want to quickly just give huge shout outs and props to a couple of people right here. So right here we have Crypto Stackers. This guy's a YouTuber, and I watched his video and I really do agree with a lot of what he says. And he breaks down a lot of what I'm going to say in a much more in-depth view, probably a much more clear view as well. He talks about how Ethereum is going to be completely repriced sometime in 2022 as well, due to the EIP 1559 as well as the proof of stake going live at the end of this year as well. And if you watch his video, he does a really good job explaining how the halving of Bitcoin and how this EIP 1559 / proof of stake transition are very similar, and how the halving has increased the price of Bitcoin significantly, and this could be a catalyst to really shake up the crypto space with this Ethereum complete change and overhaul. Some things you guys got to keep in mind is Ethereum is the #2 cryptocurrency. I'm sure you guys know that by now, but this EIP 1559 is potentially really big news and really such a game changer for Ethereum, due to the fact that it's going to completely change the way that Ethereum transactions are mined. And some people are saying that it's not going to affect it that much. Some people are saying it's going to be a negative thing. Some people are saying it's going to be a positive thing. But again, I'm going to give you guys my best case scenario for this. And again, what I'm going to do and shout outs to Crypto Stackers again, is I'm going to summarize a lot of what he said and condense it down. Again, watch this video for the better explanation about this if you don't understand, but I'm going to assume that you guys understand a little bit about crypto, and I'm not going to break it down, or I'm not going to go in depth that much. So the main points that he covers is the fact that Bitcoin goes through halvings every couple of years, and that has been the catalyst for the growth in the entire cryptocurrency market and the major growth in Bitcoin overall. It hasn't been Elon Musk tweets. It hasn't been institutional adoption. Every single time it's been the Bitcoin halving. And after that Bitcoin halving, that has led to some parabolic price rises over the past almost 10 years or so. So let's go ahead and maximize this Bitcoin chart. But again, all these giant jumps that you see in the charts, wherever you zoom in, you'll notice that always correlates with a Bitcoin halving. And what a Bitcoin halving essentially is it means that half of the amount of Bitcoins are going to be produced from then on out. So essentially the supply is sort of decreasing dramatically. There's going to be a lot less Bitcoin available for people to purchase, which makes it a more rare asset. And in turn, the price should go up, and it has. It's done that every single time to a great degree. And people are expecting that that's going to continue to happen with Bitcoin. Now, with Ethereum is kind of going to go through its own sort of halving because of the way that EIP 1559 is structured, because of the way that transactions are going to change, and Ethereum is going to be burned a little bit at a time. Every single time the transaction happens, we could get to a point where Ethereum is actually deflationary and the supply goes down over time. And just with all those things combined, along with the fact that EIP 1559 is coming out, along with the fact that you have people who are staking the coin, getting some of these rewards, it's just a lot of ingredients added together that supports some major growth for Ethereum. And the way that Crypto Stackers puts it, and I'm gonna kind of agree and sort of change it a little bit, but you're looking at somewhere around 90%. Like if Bitcoin halving is a 50% decrease in the available supply for Bitcoin every single time that halving happens, you're looking at a 90% reduction for Ethereum once this EIP 1559 happens, with all of those ingredients added together. So whether it's 90% or even 50%, I think that can be a huge catalyst for Ethereum to continue to grow. And this is where we might even see in the year 2022, Ethereum actually take the top spot in the crypto space. That means Ethereum could soon be the #1 token. And that would change things completely overall as well. Because, I mean, you got to look at it this way. Ethereum is sort of just an evolved version of Bitcoin. There are some positives that Bitcoin has over Ethereum, but Ethereum has been upgraded a lot more and is more useful with smart contracts and a lot of other stuff. So a lot of people say that Bitcoin's the silver to, or Ethereum's the silver to Bitcoin's gold, but we could definitely see a flippening happen within the next year with all of these ingredients added together. So let's talk about price a little bit right here. So with the price of Bitcoin at its previous all-time high of about $60,000, there's speculation that Bitcoin could hit close to maybe $80,000 in this cycle of the halving. That's as people are saying that we're not done with the bull run yet. The bull run could peak probably with Bitcoin hitting at around $80,000. And if that's the case, you're going to see Ethereum hitting a price of, I think that's, what is that, $4,600. So we can round it up to about $5,000 respectively for Ethereum. Now, Ethereum's actually a little undervalued right now. So if Ethereum were to kind of meet the same average levels that it's been in terms of Bitcoin rising and Ethereum rising, you could see Ethereum hitting at a price close to about $7,000. So what that means is that the market cap of Ethereum matching the market cap of Bitcoin right now would be about $700 billion. I gotta make sure I'm reading this numbers right. $700 billion market cap for Ethereum, while Bitcoin's market cap would be somewhere around the realm of $1.5 trillion. And it's already been close to that before. 1.18 trillion was its all-time high market cap. So 1.5 trillion to get to the $80,000 price, and Ethereum's market cap would be close to about $700 billion for it to get to its $7,000 price. So we have kind of reached the benchmark of the best case scenario for Bitcoin and just the bull market continuing to hit its potential peak, its projected peak for this bull run cycle. But that's not all. If we can see the catalyst, like I said, all those ingredients coming together for Ethereum, then you're going to see a price of Ethereum go up significantly higher, somewhere around the realm of about 7x for Ethereum. So I also want to kind of go over here so you guys can look at some other stuff. You're not looking at the same chart over and over again. I do think that this is again a possible future for us to see. Bitcoin hitting that price of $80,000 would put it at a $1.5 trillion market cap, which would still be slightly above silver. Now, Bitcoin's been in this spot, kind of this spot 7 right here before, but putting it at that price right now, $1.5 trillion, it's not too out there. It's not like it's overshadowing the price of gold or anything. I think that's still within a realistic scenario for the price of Bitcoin. And again, $7,000 for the price of Ethereum, I think that's realistic as well that we can get to by the end of the year. Now, by 2022, again, as that catalyst continues for Ethereum and hitting that potential 7x for Ethereum, you're looking at a price of Ethereum, I think it's going to be close to that of $5 trillion market cap for Ethereum, which would put it above everything else on here besides gold. But again, with the way things are moving, I do think that crypto is starting to get enough attention, and potentially by 2022, or maybe a little bit longer than that, as to where it can be the rank number 2 in terms of the global market cap for assets overall. It's not owned by a single entity, so it makes sense that it would be in the same realm as gold and silver. And I think that a lot more eyeballs are going to be put on it as we kind of push through this next parabolic rise. So putting it in the number 2 spot for Ethereum. And this is in this scenario, we're seeing Ethereum overtake Bitcoin potentially, because Bitcoin would be even higher than that. But in the scenario where I'm saying like EIP 1559, this proof of stake consensus actually does really push Ethereum past Bitcoin, $5 trillion market cap for Ethereum would put it at a price of $42,000 per ETH by 2022. Now, again, all this stuff is happening really soon here within the next couple of months. So it's a matter of time before we see what actually is going to happen with Ethereum. Now, again, some other things to note, even if we do have all those things happen, even with the halvings for Bitcoin, it takes time for Bitcoin to rise to its all-time high after that halving. So it might take time for Ethereum to get to that $42,000 mark after we have all like the ingredients, the EIP 1559 and the proof of stake. People are going to be holding Ethereum and really looking at this deeper. So that's why I'm not really worried about any type of price action right now. I'm much more looking forward to seeing what's going to happen after ETH does all the things that it's scheduled to do. So moving on from there, we can also talk about Polygon sitting at about $1. Now, granted, with the rise of Ethereum to a price of $42,000, you're looking at, again, a close to, what is that? A close to about a 20x increase in the price of transaction fees. Granted, transaction fees will decrease a little bit with proof of stake, but still, I'm not sure how much. I'm not sure if they're going to decrease by 20 times. So that does still leave room for coins like Polygon to still take the stand and stay relevant. And, you know, these coins like Polygon, BNB, and a few other things, KuSwap, the KuCoin chain, KuCoin community chain, they could be, again, kind of like your Bitcoins, your gold, and your Ethereums, your silver. You could have Ethereum be the gold and Polygon be the silver, because you can actually do cheap transactions quickly on the Polygon ecosystem. So kind of following with the same trend that we're seeing might happen with Ethereum hitting $42,000, I do think that Polygon, which is sitting at rank 17 right now, I think its rightful rank should be around where Dogecoin is. If we do start to see some big rises with Ethereum, I think that Polygon is just a shoe-in for a secondary blockchain to have much cheaper transactions. Right now, I mean, Ethereum's kind of cheap. It's not super cheap, but it's cheap enough for people. But once, I mean, we saw it happen before. Once it kind of gets out of whack, people are going to be looking for those second layer solutions. And I think that Polygon is going to hit the $30 million market cap by that time. So I think that's its rightful place right now. And then following with the multipliers for the all-time high for Bitcoin at $80,000 and Ethereum at $7,000, you're looking at a price for Polygon of, I think it's about $5 at a $30 billion market cap from where it is right now. And then for that kind of granddaddy big dream number that we have of $42,000 for Ethereum, this Polygon token would hit, I think it would hit $125 respectively, kind of putting it in that second place. I can't, let me see, I don't know if I have math on the calculator right here. I don't have it on the calculator, but the math does work out. It does check out. I'll have to make a separate video kind of focusing on Polygon, because I talked a lot about Ethereum and I kind of forgot my math on Polygon. But I think that those are some numbers that you could see for this token if it really is the second place contender to kind of Ethereum as the second layer solution for a $42,000 Ethereum. I think what I did was I multiplied Ethereum by about 20x. So the same case would be true for Polygon at $5. It would be a 20x from there. So that's where I got the $25. So or the $125. So with all that being said, those are just some price predictions that I have. Those are just kind of the best case scenario price predictions that I have for Polygon and Ethereum. These are both staking coins, and I think those are some of the biggest reasons why these things are not just going to lose value. People aren't just going to dump these things for stuff that they can't passively earn with. And granted, those rewards will get less over time, but like that's why I'm capitalizing as much as I can on it right now. You guys have seen my Polygon stake in the past. Imagine what those numbers are going to be. Like what I'm making every single month for Polygon right now. A year from now, if we hit those kind of dream numbers, that's going to be a huge amount. And then finally, we can kind of end by talking about some positive stuff. KuCoin actually do pretty big rebound in the past couple hours, actually, sitting at about $10.13. KuSwap as well, $2.84, almost $3 right there. My KuSwap stake is doing fantastic. I think I don't have it connected right here, but I think I haven't really stopped my KuSwap stake at all, so I've earned a lot from here, close to about 5K. And same with DFYN over there on Matic. DFYN is also another one that's going up quite a bit, even though we have 24 days before it ends, before the next farming period ends. But those are going to be separate videos. I've talked long enough about all this stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that $42,000 for Ethereum is unattainable? Do you think it's possible in the future? How long out do you think it's possible? And again, shout outs to, I think it was DJ Crypto. I can't remember. Somebody on Patreon, I got to look up your name and give you credit next time. Told me that, he liked my last Matic video, so I'm going to talk about Polygon again a little bit later. And I just kind of wanted to give some more potential positivity for this token for those of you who are holding it, and for those of you who are saying you might have missed out. I really think that a lot of these Ethereum pairs and Ethereum itself, they have a lot of room to grow, and people are kind of sleeping on them right now. Anyway, that's everything for today, guys. If you want to get these videos up to a day earlier than everyone else on YouTube, then go to my Patreon. I post all my videos at least one day ahead of time over there, and also hang out on my Discord if you're into the Patreon as well. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.